Hi, I'm Kris from Footballville, and I'm here today at the Florida Fire-tryouts with Larry Bluestein. He's covered football for 45 years. That's so long.
Yeah, it's a long time.
It is. So I was wondering, what do you see today? What talent do you see today?
There's a lot. I mean, you talk about some of the top players that are in South Florida, a lot of kids that are, a lot of people never heard of them, and then some kids that have been established. So you have a lot of major college type of talent down here. I mean, it's a good bet that anywhere else you go in the country and you have a gathering of almost 300 people, you'll never get as much quality in one place as today.
Now, I understand that you've been in the game for 45 years. So how has it changed? Like, how has recruiting-wise, people-wise, the talent-wise, how has it changed from today since back then?
That's a great question, and I'll tell you why. Because when we first started, there was none of these. There were none of these little things here. There was no computers. We had to do everything by payphone, and then get a kid and find out if he was going to come in. And then nowadays you have, you're lucky to have on the the internet. Like video you can put up right now, and everybody around the world can see it.
Sure.
Well, it would take a couple of days in the past, because you'd have like this what they call like a video thing, and you'd have to get it processed, and by the time all that went down. So from that standpoint, the immediacy of getting these kids it sounds like when you used to have to get your car and you used to have to wind it up to work, but it's not that bad. It's just that the media, the technology of the the computer and all the cameras and stuff, you could instantaneously take a video or a photo of somebody and everybody knows. Back when I first started, it would take a couple of days, and there was a lot of people throughout the years that didn't, unless you were at events, you wouldn't even know. Nowadays everybody could be home right now and know everything that's happened so far. Because people are tweeting or people are taking photos, and going on Instagram, and you have Facebook. So all those different media outlets have enhanced this, but it's also given the athletes more of an immediacy, with the fans.
Right now, speaking of social media, I understand because there's so many Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all of that. Do you entertain all that? Do you have any of those?
I have all. I have almost 20-something thousand followers.
Wow.
with everything I have with Facebook and Twitter. I'm out constantly trying to get. And my job is I evaluate talent, I rank talent, and I promote it. So what I do is not only evaluate the players, but I do like my own ranking, and we have that on. And then what I do is I get the kids, like right now, and just in the last 2 weeks I've been for the class of 2015, which is the seniors, of all the kids who qualified but have no place to go, I've been getting out the tapes free. And I put out in 1 year, over the last year, from the class of 2015, 16, and 17, I put out almost 5,000 players with video that college coaches see, media sees, so it's promoting the kids.
Wow. Now, how have you
mind-boggling, huh?
Yeah. What made you want to enter the whole football world? What made you want to be a part of this?
Because I didn't have very good grades, and I couldn't. And I was always ineligible to play. I played baseball, but I never really had grades. So I started getting into this at an age, my interest was this, and I remember my guidance counselor telling me, you're never going to amount to anything unless you do something that you're interested in. So I did this, and then I went on and got a undergraduate degree and a master's degree. So from the guy who almost didn't get out of high school, I did pretty good.
That's wonderful, wonderful story. Thank you so much for your time.
Anytime. Thank you very much.